Beer is spelled with an I. I bet you didn't know that. And I bet you didn't know that there's an actual, real, authentic, German-inspired beer house right here in Ottawa. And you can find it in the Canada Centrum. And that, by the way, means entrance in German. I hope. Let's go inside. This is Chris. He is the head chef here at this beautiful place called the Central Bierhaus. It is a German-styled beer house, and I love it because there's German stuff all over the place. Tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind this place, why you do what you do here.
Well, like you said, it's a German-inspired beer house. A lot of the owners through their travels love Europe, going over to Germany and Austria, and they want to open something in Ottawa that resembles that. And there's nothing like it yet.
No, it's very unique. And if you are looking for this place, by the way, it's in the Canada Centrum, and it's right beside the movie theater, so it's a great place for people to go if you're going there, you know, before the movies or after the movies, before a game or after a game, or if you're going to a show at the CTC. But you guys have a wide variety of food here. Tell us a little bit about what you guys serve on a daily basis.
Yeah, so we do the German fare. We have some schnitzel, veal, pork. We do a lot of sausages. We have 12 different varieties. And then we do other stuff. We're big on the seafood. We have some oysters. We have a raw oyster bar. We have lots of different fish. So it's gone pretty well so far.
In the name, beer house, beer. You guys do beer very well here. Tell me a little bit about the beer.
We have a lot of beer. There's 36 taps on draft from specializing mostly in European. We do have some local stuff as well. We have, I think, about 110 bottles right now.
Wow.
From all over the world to try, so yeah.
And it's also unique because when you come in here, as soon as you come in the front door, you will get beer in the big liter jugs, which is not only a workout, it's impressive. But you have a locker as well for people. Could I get a locker here if I'm really into drinking?
The lockers are for rent to hold your stein. Some of the money is going to Roger's house, which is good. So you got a little wash station here. Right. You rinse your stein out before you put it back in your locker. So
Well, we're gonna maybe not do so much of the drinking, but let's do some of the cooking before I'm gonna get a quick drink. Is that
Yeah, for sure.
All right, just got to be refreshed for the show. You know what I mean, Chris?
All right,
ready to go. Yeah, that was almost like a shower. Not good at that. If you're talking a German-style beer house, you cannot talk about a German-style beer house without sausage. And we're talking sausage right now, so tell us about your meat. What do you got on the grill right here?
Right now, we always carry 12 at all times. Here we have a Bavarian bratwurst. This is an Oktoberfest. These are two of our best-selling. And we always have 4 to 6 game sausage. I chose the wild boar for today.
Okay. Now, with the actual meats that you guys have for sausage, is there a specific type of... guess what I'm asking you, does sausage ever go out of season?
I don't think so. We've been open for 4.5 months and they sell very well. We will change it up a little throughout the season.
Okay.
We brought in venison for November, which is hunting season.
Yeah.
But traditionally we just keep them all rocking.
Okay, so these different sausages, people might say, okay, a sausage is a sausage, who cares, right? It's a casing, you put the meat in, that's it. So what's the difference between an Oktoberfest sausage and a different kind of sausage? Is it the spices, essentially, or is it the type
for sure.
of texture?
That's the uniqueness about sausage. You can use any type of meat, any type of spices, flavors, you can mix this and that, and they're easy to do, they're delicious. People love them.
Yeah, they could even be breakfast cereal, right? Why not?
For sure.
Maybe we won't do that. Okay. When you are talking sausages, is there a different way to prepare each one? I know that some people just throw them on the barbecue and that's it, but is there one that's a little bit more sensitive to heat?
For us here, we grill most of them. We do one sausage called a Weisswurst.
Yeah.
We poach it in broth, which is traditional German style. But the rest of ours here at the beer house are grilled.
Okay. So let's talk about the plate. So you've obviously got your sausages right here, but what else goes with this? It's not just a sausage and that's it. What else do we do?
So here we serve ours with a potato salad, warm German potato salad. So we have some baby new potatoes. We add some green beans in for some color. We have a Bavarian vinaigrette that we've been using since day one. And we add a little chive.
And what's in the actual Bavarian vinaigrette? What makes that different?
Well, it's served warm. We have some olive oil, champagne vinaigrette, salt, pepper. It's pretty plain, actually.
It's got a really nice smell to it as well.
Germans, they don't dabble too much.
No.
They like it traditional,
Yeah.
and that's what we're trying to do.
So here's a question for you, because it is a very German style, German themed restaurant with a lot of German dishes. Can you say the German names?
No, I cannot. Not yet.
It's all part of the language training.
I
that
have a
comes
few
later.
words that I could use that probably shouldn't be on TV.
And this is obviously the sauerkraut. Is there bacon in
This
this?
is our sauerkraut. So we add bacon, caraway seeds, and juniper berries. And then we cook it down. It's served warm as well.
Wow. I love that you're finding a way to add meat to almost everything. It's nice. So what's some of the reasoning behind adding those additional ingredients to sauerkraut? Because a lot of people, they know sauerkraut from the store. It's just right off the shelf,
Yeah.
that's it.
So
But why
that's
add these
essentially
ingredients?
just the cabbage. So we spice it up a bit.
Yeah.
Bacon never hurts anything.
No.
And a little caraway seeds, which are popular in Germany, and a little juniper berry. Spices it up a bit. People have we've gotten a lot of good compliments on our sauerkraut.
From Germans, though?
From Germans,
Okay,
of
good.
course.
That's very important. Yeah.
We've had quite a few German people through here, Austrians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My father, being very Swiss, he gives you the neutral thumbs up.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So here's our Oktoberfest.
Very nice.
This is our traditional bratwurst. Those are two of our best sellers. This is our wild boar.
Wow.
We add a warm European bun to that. And there we are. That's our sausage plate.
There's one thing missing, and this is my favorite thing about coming here. The mustards that you guys serve,
The mustards.
right? So there's usually 3 kinds, correct?
We have 3 different mustards. We have a Oktoberfest, a British beer, and a maple hot whiskey right now.
What's the one that has the crunch to it?
The whole seeds, that's
Yeah.
the British beer.
Okay, yeah, that's
Whole mustard
unbelievable.
Seeds, a little spicy.
Do you have a favorite mustard? I know that's a very personal question.
No, I don't. I like them all. I put a little bit of all.
All right, so there you go. So there's your traditional German dish, beautiful sausage plate. You can't go wrong with sausage, potatoes, sauerkraut, and a nice warm bun, and some mustard to go with it. The Central Bierhaus, beautiful. If you're talking beer, we talk sausages, but now you have to talk pretzels, and that means we have to talk to you, Megan. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
All right, so I like that you said that. That means that you're positive, you're ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Pretzels. When you come here, you're going to get pretzels, and you're not going to get those tiny little things you would get in a bag. You
Oh,
get
yeah.
ones as big as your face, right? Okay, so take us through the process. People think that a pretzel is fairly simple to make. Is it, in fact, very simple to make?
Relatively, it just takes practice.
Okay.
It's a practice thing.
All right, so what are we looking at here? Let's talk about some of these ingredients, the basics.
So what we do when you make a batch of pretzel dough is you take your nice large mixing bowl, you put some water between 110 and 115 degrees in there, some salt and sugar, and yeast. You let the yeast bloom so it gets nice and puffy, and that's the leavening agent that makes them nice and puffy like that. And then you add flour and lard. mix it together for 10-15 minutes, and then you have your dough.
Right.
So once your dough is finished, you take it in a nice big pan with oil and put it in so that it can proof for a while, so that all the yeast can like make it puff up and stuff. So that's what this looks like. This is about 3/4 of the way through the proofing process.
It's got a really fluffy feel to it. It would be a great pillow. Do you use it as a pillow?
We wish we could sometimes. So after that's proofed, we split it into 9.8 ounce balls.
Not that you're specific or anything, but
Oh,
whatever.
no
Okay.
counting, right? No.
Yeah.
Precise measuring. And then we roll them out.
Okay, so question, if it's 9.8 ounces, are you weighing each individual one? Or are
Absolutely.
you just kind of, really?
Yep, they're all
Okay.
exactly the same
Wow.
weight.
Okay, so these 9.8 ounce balls, what happens after this? So how long does this take? From that to this? What is that, about a day and a half?
Sure, give or take, day
Okay.
and a half, because we let it proof overnight in the fridge.
All right.
That just makes it easier on us, slower process.
Right, not so rushed.
Right.
You don't look like you handle stress well.
No.
Let's talk about this. So what happens now?
So we roll. So you just take your lovely ball. So when we roll, they're fairly sticky, like if you feel. They're fairly sticky.
Oh yeah, it is.
So
Okay.
when you're rolling, if it sticks to the counter too much, it's going to tear.
Right.
So what you want to do is you want to take a little bit of flour. This is how I do it. Take a little bit of flour. Just get a little bit on there and stretch it out. We roll them into 4-foot ropes. They're pretty long.
Okay.
So just even pressure on both sides.
Do you find that you have really strong forearms and hands? Like when you shake somebody's hand, they almost wince with pain?
Oh God, I put on so much muscle working here. It's terrible.
Come work at the beer house. It's a workout.
I could probably pick up my boyfriend by now.
So this is a bit of a process. It's not just, this is almost kind of like making a bagel.
Yes, it's actually the same process is used. Even the
I'm
same.
not very good at that either, by the way.
No, well, apparently it's a little bit more difficult. I've never made them myself, but apparently it's about the same process. Same kind of dough. And after they're all rolled out, I'll tell you the next step.
Okay.
So
you do all of this by hand? Every single one?
Oh yeah. No machines around here.
Is there one that exists? Maybe that's been invented?
I've heard of them, yes, and apparently they're quite amazing to watch. They hold it at one end and it rolls it out.
It's like
and
a
twists
mythical
it.
creature. I like how you say it's pretend, Tom.
Only in our dreams. So then this is the most important part, because
Okay.
in order to get this nice twist there,
Yeah.
you have to twist this rope. So you got this nice 4-foot rope. So 1, 2, 3, nice twist, and bring it around.
Wow.
And voila, a pretzel.
Okay. So the twist itself is what gives it that kind of weird texture, that shape, that look?
That nice look, yeah.
Okay.
Like that cracks open.
How long did it take you to get good at this?
Well, at first we tested out a few recipes. We went through some traditional German ones and some other ones, tweaked them a little bit, and came
Yeah.
up with something that we liked. And we've had a solid 4 months of practice, so we roll maybe 100 a day, a little less than 100 a day.
Do you roll 100 a day?
Oh
or do
no,
you have
I've
a
got
team?
oh God, no, not me alone. No, I've got a partner. He's great.
Kind of impressive, actually. A little scared. Do you stretch it at all, or are you more like just squeezing it?
It's just squeezing it just to get it into that kind of shape.
Okay. Got to tell you, this is a creepy texture.
I know, right?
And now
Alright,
just
so
what?
just kind of roll out and put a little bit of there you go, just like that.
I'm a baker. Why is mine so weird?
You just gotta let me show you. You just gotta nice even pressure.
Yeah.
The trick is you roll from the inside out and then you finish the ends.
Oh.
I know all these things,
Okay, so this is the flip.
Ready to twist?
The twist, the flip, whatever.
So you can hold one end
Right?
and then just see my fingers? Like that. There you go.
That's it?
Yeah.
Hey. Do you ever play jump rope with this in the kitchen?
I wish. Well, if we could get them long enough, that would be awesome.
This is the actual making of the shape of the pretzel. So I know it's round. So you said I go like,
You want to bring one around like that,
Yeah.
and then one around just like that.
and that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a word kind of thing. Like, oh, see.
There you go. Beautiful.
Oh.
Look at that.
You know what that looks like? Really poorly made goggles.
Yeah, sometimes I get these like big alien eye things.
Okay, so this is the pretzel, but you're not done yet. There's something else that has to happen right now.
Yes. So, well, I guess we won't show you right now, but usually what we do, traditionally with pretzels, what they've done in the past in Germany is they take a lye solution. It's a
Yeah.
really lightly lined lye solution, and they dip it in, the pretzels in there, and then bake them, and it gives them that nice brown crust. Now, we don't work with lye. We have a substitute. We just use baking soda instead.
Okay.
So you get a nice big, we get these nice big tubs of boiling water and throw the baking soda in, let it simmer, and then we just dip them for 30 seconds to a minute.
Okay, so how long does it take from once you've done that to actually baking it to the finished product?
It's not that long after that. The next step is brushing them with a nice egg wash, putting the salt on them, throwing them in the oven.
Now that egg wash, does it give it that nice shine to
That
it?
helps with the color, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. And it helps the salt stick to the pretzel as well.
So something like this, from start to finish, the process is about 2 days, I guess, a day and a half, or what?
About a day and a half total from start to
Okay.
finish. We'll say that.
All right, so there
That
you go.
sounds
So,
about right.
and with this type of pretzel, it's meant to make you thirsty.
Oh yeah.
Because I love the salt on here too. So is this a specific kind of salt? Is it like a sea salt, or is it just your regular ordinary
It's
salt?
just a normal coarse salt.
Okay.
Yeah, we just try to get a nice big grained one.
And you also have the mustards as well?
Yes, we do. This, I believe, is the hop whiskey, and that is our Oktoberfest and our British beer.
All right. And I have to ask you to do one more thing for me. Can you shake my hand, please?
Absolutely.
No, but do it like,
Oh,
come on, you can do better than that. Come on.
I don't want to hurt
No,
you.
I grew up on a farm. It's fine. That's intense. Okay, there you go. That's the pretzel handshake right there. Thank you very much for actually doing that.
Thank you.
Oysters. Shuckin' oysters. Is that where the term "oh shucks" comes from?
Maybe.
I have no idea. That's the worst joke on the show so far. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about oysters. And this, when you come here, a lot of people love oysters, especially when you're having a couple of drinks. And this is something that's a required skill. We're not going to get into that right away. Let's talk about some of the different varieties that you have, because it's more than just one. What do you got, and what's the difference?
Yeah, so right now we're carrying all East Coast oysters,
Okay.
Which are my personal favorite. We carry from 5 to 8 different types on the bed every day.
Is there, so how do you flavor some of these? How does that work?
We have all those here. So we have your typical hot sauces. We add in scotch and some tequila.
Okay.
Also, we have a red wine mignonette right there, your traditional cocktail sauce, and a champagne apple mignonette.
So I'm going to trap you on an island, and this is what you have to eat, and you got one sauce to take with you. Which one's it going to be?
Probably the scotch. Can you
can't just-
refill them?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's endless refills, but it's not just for drinking the sauce. You know,
That's
so-
true. It adds a little flavor. It's quite nice.
Okay, so oysters. This is something that is a bit of an art form in how to prepare it and how to eat it. So how does this work exactly?
So when we get them all flown in direct from East Coast, nice and fresh. The best way to store them is in the fridge on a bed of ice, covered with a damp towel.
Okay.
You want to store them upside down to hold all of the delicious liquid inside. And that's it. Then we have them all ready. We display them out here so everyone can see.
How do you shuck it?
So the easiest way is, that's the end.
Okay.
You got your oyster knife.
This looks dangerous.
You want to dig it in the end. I use a towel because I open it, little pop. Give your knife a little wipe so you have no shards, and you want to separate it from the shell. Just a quick little like that. Give it a little smell, make sure it's good to go, and that's it.
Down the hatch it goes.
You ready?
I could try one. Want me to try one? Do I put the sauce in it?
Yep.
Here, you sauce me.
What would you like?
You pick. Give me your fave.
Scotch?
Sure.
All right.
Why not? It's the only time we'll... And I just basically just drink it?
Hold on. There's more to go on.
Oh, God.
So,
What else?
I like a little fresh horseradish.
Okay.
Gives it a little bite.
Load me up.
And a
Lemon?
little lemon juice.
We should always have dinner like this, you and I together.
All right.
I just made it awkward, right?
A little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you're going to want to turn it the other way.
Oh, great.
There you go.
And now I just...
Take her
That's
down.
it? This might get messy. All right. You can really taste the scotch.
I bet.
That is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I love the texture of that. Very nice. And the Scotch is a really nice.
Yeah,
it's the first thing you taste in the
with
horseradish after. It's a very nice finish.
a little
Excellent.
salty.
Yep. So show me how to shuck one of these.
Okay,
I've
you
eaten
wanna try
now I
one?
need- yeah, I'll try and shuck one of these. And by the way, if my boss is watching, I hope my benefits are paid up in case I hurt myself.
So as you can see, you just want to get right in there,
Okay.
and then
Did you give me an easy one, by the way?
I did give you
Okay.
an easy one.
That's nice. Very nice of you, by the way. Thank you. So
So
got
you
the
want to, as you push in, you want to
Yep.
just kind of jiggle and twist, and you'll hear it pop. But you got to be fairly,
strong.
yeah,
Ah,
that's the word.
I don't. I'm not.
Keep going, keep going.
Is this where I actually hurt
And
myself?
you're gonna want to
Like
pop
that?
it up. There you go.
Oh, okay. And then you pop it up and you go along the
Yeah,
side.
you just scrape along the top, loosen it up.
That's it. Do I still need that?
Nope.
And then what? Just,
Yeah, just pop. There you go.
Oh.
You want to separate it from the top,
how do I do that exactly?
just with the knife.
Oh, that's a knife. That's what that's for.
Just a little scrape like
Oh,
that.
okay.
There you go.
And that's it.
And then you want to separate it from the bottom so it'll slide right down.
So how do you know? Is there traditionally a spot where it's
Yeah, right there.
okay? See, I would make a mess of this.
There you go.
And you recently had a competition here, right? And I probably wouldn't have placed in the top 10.
Probably not in the top 10, no. We had
Like your honesty.
Oysterwise Shuck Fest, our first annual one this past Saturday. It went great. We had 16 competitors. We had guys come from Toronto, Montreal, Ottawa.
Wow. Okay.
And it was a lad from Ottawa that won. So
There
that's
you go.
good.
So oysters. I'm going to ask you a personal question.
Uh-oh.
Okay. You're really hungry, and you see this in the ocean, and you've never seen this before. Would you look at this and go, "Can I eat it?"
Yeah, probably.
And that's why you're in the industry that you're in. You're all about food.
That's
this
correct.
is something like this. It's so simple, and you have all these different sauces with it. So something that comes like this, that's actually prepared like this. Is this
Yep.
how you serve it on the actual?
That's
this
correct,
is how you get
yeah.
it when you order it.
Yeah, you can buy them individually, or we sell up to 24 on a plate at once. So we have big dishes that we put out for parties, and people love them.
And what's your max that you've ever downed in one sitting?
One sitting, not that many, probably 24.
It seems like a lot.
No, we had guys here that have eaten over 100 in a sitting.
That seems like a lot.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
that's a lot.
All right, so there you go. Shuckin' oysters here at the Central Bierhaus. You got every flavor that you could ever want under the sun, and it won't be me shucking them, so you might get them, within 2 to 3 hours. So there you go, the Central Bierhaus here in Canada, in the Centrum. Come and find it. It will be well worth your while because you got sausage, you got mustard, you got pretzels, you got oysters, you got beer in a massive glass, and you have people like Chris behind the scenes. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you very much.
All right, so traditionally I give people an awkward hug, so let's do you want something awkward or do you want something cool?
I'll take awkward.
Okay, awkward high five? All right, there you go. So which one of these should I try first?
All of them.
I
Try
like how
the
you
pretzel.
guys-
Try the pretzel.
I'll try the pretzel. I'll just tear off a piece here. See, I love. Which mustard? Actually, I know which mustard.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the British beer. A little spicy.
All day long.
All day.
I could eat this all day. Is it weird to drink mustard, by the way?
No, I've seen people do it here.
Are you serious?
Yeah, when they're that good.
You're not serious.
No.